What's going on, folks? Welcome to Georgia winter or fall. It depends on the day. Yesterday it was nice and warm. This morning I got up, it's cold. Anyway, we're going to do a little video on budget bassing. You know it's going to be cold. You're going to need some cold weather gear. Before we get into this, before the peanut gallery gets started, if you can afford top brand names, the best gear in the world, by all means go buy it. I can't, and I'm not going to. There's stuff that works just as good. It may not be as fashionable as some people might like it, but this is for the people on a budget. You know, sometimes you get up and you go fishing, it's 28 degrees. But by mid-afternoon, it may be 70 around here. Who knows? We don't know how to dress. The fish don't know what to do. It's cold in the morning. The water temperature will change 5 to 8 degrees by midday just from the sun coming up. So it's always a struggle here in North Georgia. Let's get started off with one garment. The biggest enemy you have out on the water is the wind. You need something wind-proof, wind-resistant, whatever you want to call it. This is just an old cheap jacket I found on a budget rack. Now, I put the Harley-Davidson patch on it a long time ago. I used to have a bike. Got rid of the bike. I've got nerve damage in my hand from my past career of violence, professional violence. Make sure we note that. It's windproof and water resistant. Pretty thick. It's got a flap on it. You get to running this boat fast in the mornings. The wind's what's going to make you cold. This jacket has plenty of pockets. It was like $25 versus buying a name brand specific fishing garment that's $100. It's probably going to get damaged. You're going to get fish hooks stuck in it. It's going to get nasty. Who knows? It's real simple. It's got a hood. No big issues with it. I'll include some video footage, whatnot, of wearing it. Your biggest enemy, like I said, is the wind. Now, if you're wearing a hoodie that's cotton or a blend or whatever, that's going to be comfortable when it's like it is right now. When it's a little warmer, the sun's out. You can shed this. You want layers. The military and any survival school or techniques that you study, learn, are going to tell you want to dress in layers. You want moisture wicking layers. The last thing you want to do is break out in a sweat when it's below freezing. You don't want cotton. Now, your cotton hoodie might be alright to wear up under this or change into later in the day when it gets a little warmer. But you don't want to start out with just all cotton stuff. First of all, when the wind blows or you take off in the boat, the wind's going to blow right through it. You're going to be cold. You do not want to sweat. You want to start out with a base layer. Get moisture wicking socks, underwear, t-shirt, something like that. If you start sweating and that base layer gets wet, you're burnt the rest of the day. Hypothermia sets in when your body temperature hits about 95, and it'll hit you quick. You're going to start first thing, you're going to start shivering. The second thing, you're going to start getting a little slower motor skills. The third thing is you're going to start losing, mental capacity, stuff like that. God forbid that you fall in the water. If you fall in the water, as soon as you get out, first of all, and your day's over. You need to immediately get to dry land, get in the truck, get rid of those wet clothes, even if you're butt naked in the truck with a towel wrapped around you. You've got to get warmth. You do not want to suffer hypothermia. Anyway, enough about that. This jacket, like I said, I picked it up for 20 bucks. Serves the purpose. Let's put it over here. The next cool thing I found, ski bibs. Now, we all know that everybody in Georgia goes snow skiing on the weekends. It's a big thing around here, right? Not. These are actual ski bibs. Are they the most fashionable thing in the world? No. Do they serve the purpose? Absolutely. It's got one pocket on it. You don't need pockets all up and down there. I've never put anything in my pocket, so I don't see why you would. There's no reason to be loading your pockets up with a bunch of crap. These are some brand name, what was it? It says Sportcaster. They're men's large, that's what fits me. Kind of silky on the inside. They've got an insulation value to them. Step into them, zip them up. Don't goof the zipper up like I just did. I'll fix that in a minute. They have a little liner inside. Now this will keep the wind from blowing up your pants leg. They're designed for you to put your snow boots on, this be inside, and then your cuff come down over. They work very well. I picked these up at a local sporting goods store. We have a Dunham's here. They were 25 bucks. They just had a flash sale not long ago where I think some of them were down to $17. They're wind resistant, water resistant, easy on, easy off, easy to store. Mash the air out of them. Throw them in a rod locker. Throw them in the back of the boat. You can put them on and off as many times as you need to during the day to stay comfortable. And remember, don't sweat. Sweat is bad. And as far as those base layers I was talking about, the only thing you need to remember is 2 words. Cotton kills. Cotton will get wet with sweat. It's not going to dry out the rest of the day. I don't care what you do other than setting it out in the sun, and you can't be running around naked on the boat, okay? Cotton kills. Don't sweat. Keep remembering that. I have another garment here. It's a jacket of the same material. I caught this on sale, I think at a JCPenney's. It was in the $25 to $30 range also. Same deal. It's got a storm flap on it. It's got plenty of little zipper pockets. Windproof, waterproof. You can zip this up on your face, pull this hood down, cinch that hood down. You'll stay nice and toasty. If it gets hot, unzip it. Gets too hot, take it off. Wear a hoodie up under it, bring one to change into, wear a long sleeve sun shirt, fishing shirts. This one is Zero Exposure. Never heard of it, it's not a top brand name, so it didn't cost 100 bucks. This thing serves the purpose. Keeps the wind off of you, keeps the water off of you. That's all you need. And it's not a bad color. OD green and like a charcoal gray. If you're not into the ski bibs, they make pants. They're just like the bibs, except they're pants. Got belt loops. These have elastic in the waist, a little Velcro strip, kind of cinch them up. These actually have some thigh pockets. You got some regular pockets with zippers. They're the same deal as the bibs. These actually have zippers. You may need those, you may not. They also have that elastic cuff in there. Helps keep that wind from blowing up your pants leg. Now, you do need to not be completely covered. You need to be able to have your body get rid of some heat, but not all heat. You can adjust it by varying your layers. You may get hot, you may want to take the pants off, leave the jacket on, vice versa. You may want to leave the pants on, keep your extremities warm, keep that blood warm flowing. You leave pants on, take jacket off, put a hoodie on, whatever your comfort level, and you can adjust it back and forth all day very easily. Make sure that you get a size that's going to slip over your base layer of clothing. If you're wearing jeans under there, which I don't suggest during those kind of things, you know, find some other type of material. I wear the Wrangler pants from the Walmart. They're thin, they don't stop the wind, they're comfortable. They go fine under here. You don't need to be like the little kid on a Christmas Story where you can't walk, you fall down. You also have to remember, if you fall in the water, first of all, you got to get out immediately. You don't want such thick clothing that most of this stuff, you're probably going to float pretty good long enough to get your behind out of the water. But if it ever starts sucking water inside the middle layers, through the threading system or any kind of voids or anything in there, you're going down fast and hard. Make sure whatever kind of shoes you're wearing. If you're wearing, I've got on just slip-on cowboy style square-toed boots right now. If you wear those are fine. When they fill up with water, straight down you're going. You've lost all your buoyancy. And if you don't have a PFD on, you're not going to pop and float, or if you got a big thick one on, you're not going to float. You need to have something to make sure you can kick them off. I recommend wearing sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever you want to call them, athletic shoes. They have a lot of foam in them. They will float. Most of the time a shoe out there is going to float. You don't got to worry about getting rid of your shoes. They're going to float. You can use them like flippers. Kick your butt back to the boat, get back in there. You also, like I said, you need a little something for some heat to escape. So if you're wearing all this and you've got tennis shoes on, sneakers, athletic shoes, whatever you want to call them, a little bit of heat's going to flow out right there. It's going to flow out of your hands. It's going to flow around your neck. Your head is the biggest spot where you're going to lose all your heat. There's a cure for that also. Wear something on your head. Now these are fleece toboggans, caps, watch cap. There's 1,000 different things for them. They're very comfortable. These are just military issue. We don't wear this color anymore. The brown, I have a black one. Couldn't find it. I don't know. You can order them online. They come in all different colors if you're color sensitive to certain, you know, if you want a blue one or a gray one or whatever, they make them. The good thing about these fleece ones, they're not a knit cap. Your head's not going to itch you to death. You can wear these all day, your head really won't itch. They'll keep you warm. You get hot, take it off. Wad it up, stick it in your pocket. You get cold, put it back on. You can regulate your own heat throughout the day. Just remember, don't sweat. If you start sweating, or the first sign of sweating, you need to unzip, take a garment off. You need to go ahead and get that dried down. Even if it's a little cold, you need to stay dry. You do not need to be cold and wet. Remember, cotton kills. Cotton kills. They also make these in little people sizes. I found this at a bargain hunt. Pretty much every town's probably got a bargain hunt or Ross. Ross is a good place to go look. Same deal as those other jackets. This one's windproof, it's insulated, it's water resistant. This is an adult small. My grandson recently went fishing with me. I had to go out and get him some clothes. He just turned 10. He's a pretty good sized boy, but he's young. He's probably gonna tough it out, and by the time he's like, hey Pops, you know, I'm cold, wet, sweating, it's too late. I gotta get him out of the elements and get him back to some heat somewhere. When you're out on this boat, out in the middle of the water and the wind's blowing, there is no heat except the sun. Dark garments draw heat from the sun. This black is gonna draw heat. It's gonna get you, you're gonna feel all warm and fuzzy and toasty for a little while. But remember, again, if you start sweating, get some ventilation going. This is a really cool jacket. I think I gave 20 bucks, give or take a few dollars for it. And it's adult small, fits him. It'll fit him for several years. It'll also fit his brothers. They're little stair steps. They're all a few years apart. If I take any of the boys fishing, I've got a setup for them. Same deal with the ski pants. They make them in a little dude or little chick models. Several different colors to choose from. These, I think these are around 20 bucks. They're just like the gray pair I just showed you of pants. They got zippers. They've got the liner that goes inside down, almost like a gaiter. He wore these the other day. He did not sweat. He never complained of being cold, no matter how many times I asked him over and over, you're not sweating, are you warm and comfortable? He had a good day on the water. You can find these in various different sizes that will fit the kid. They may be a little long, you may have to roll them over, they may bunch up. It doesn't matter. You've got 20 bucks in a garment that's going to keep you warm, keep you safe out on the water. Another alternative. These are sweatpants. Yeah, sweat's a bad word. We've already talked about that. These are U.S. Army issue PT. They are mildly insulated. They're water resistant, wind resistant. They're a light garment. I keep these in the boat. Hopefully any of you that got out of the service probably thrown them away or gave them to somebody, didn't you? Should have kept them if you're a fisherman or any kind of outdoor activity. These things work great. You can roll them up real small, stick them in a dry bag, put them in a locker somewhere. If you get chilly, hell, sometimes even during the warmer months, it's cold out there first thing in the morning, you might have shorts on under here, you might want to wear that. Wear a light jacket. Gets warm, roll it up, stick it in the boat. Anyway, this is for bassing on a budget. Hope it helps someone. Maybe it even makes you start thinking about possibly falling in the water. It can happen to any of us. I don't care how good you can swim. Like I said, our body temperature is 98.6 degrees. If your core temperature gets down to around 95, you're in trouble. It's not easy to get off the water. You've either got to go slow so you don't get the wind, or you got to go fast due to time. That's a decision you've got to make on the fly. Should someone on the boat with you get wet and you've got to drive them back, have them lay down in the floor. Try to get those wet garments off of them. Even if you have to sacrifice your jacket and your pants, your core temperature's still warm. Theirs is decreasing. Get those wet clothes off of them, put your pants and jacket on them, get to the ramp, get them in a vehicle with some heat. Anyway, hope this helps. Everybody go fish, be safe, stay warm, and enjoy the crazy Georgia weather. And stay tuned. We'll try to do some more videos similar to this. If you have any suggestions on something, put it down in the comments under this video. We appreciate each and all 3 or 4 of you that follow this channel. It's not much. We're not trying to see nothing but a good time and some information. There's no sponsors. We don't have links to all those cool tackle places for you to buy your favorite lures. We're just regular folks out enjoying life and enjoying fishing here in North Georgia. Anyway, be safe. Peace.